TiddlyJournal. In this one, I'm just going to give a quick overview of the system and kind of the architecture and the philosophy behind it. I'm not going to go too much into depth, but yeah, this diagram basically explains everything. So there are 5 types of elements in the system. Everything that could be put into TiddlyJournal is one of these 5. And the point of TiddlyJournal is to combine 2 different kinds of note-taking device. One, which I've talked to some friends about before, is a source-based system where you um, simply record sources and track whether you've read them, and then put your comments on those sources and all the ideas that come from those sources. The other system is an ideas-based an idea-based system where you write down all your thoughts basically and connect them all up together. And I think that the best way of implementing either of those is to combine both into one program. So that's what TiddlyJournal is. Now, the left-hand side of this diagram is the source-based system. So involving sources, obviously, and then authors, keywords, and ideas. Um, each of these technical notions will be explored in their own sections. Um, and then the ideas-based system, or you could call it a thoughts-based system, is the notes, keywords, and ideas. Obviously, notes don't have authors because you're the author. Um, but yeah, so there's a couple of things to mention here which are quite important. The first is that um, these are the only 5 things, right? So um, unless something's gone terribly wrong with the coding, you can't make something in TiddlyJournal that isn't one of these 5 things. So that's all you really have to worry about. The second thing to note is that ideas are the bridge between sources and notes. So they're the thing that connects um, these two somewhat independent systems. And in the documentation video on ideas, you'll see exactly how that works. Um, but they're the sort of the moving parts that let you get from A to B. And then the third thing is that although ideas are only directly connected to sources and notes, they're also indirectly connected to authors and keywords. So this will come up later, but it's worth noting that there are these ways of getting from authors all the way down to ideas and keywords down to ideas through either sources or notes. Um, and yeah, this is a powerful way of finding stuff, basically. So that's it for this video, very quick.